So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our conjunction video of the week, and today we're going to be covering our conjunction of Sun and Moon in the 8th house. And what happens when Sun and Moon are in the 8th house in your birth chart. And as always, if you do not know if you have this conjunction, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, and all the other astrological details, for that check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and link to my academy, Maga Vedic Astrology Academy. So, Sun and Moon in the 8th house. So this is a very interesting conjunction to have because, first of all, what is the 8th house? 8th house represents longevity. 8th house represents insurance, inheritance, wills and estates. 8th house represents hidden wealth. 8th house represents government dealings, occult, mysticism, hidden knowledge. Okay. So especially one phenomena that you got to understand in Sun and Moon is the waning moon and a waxing moon. Is the moon ahead of Sun or is the moon behind Sun? When a moon is waning, it's dark. It's like coming to its maximum darkness when it's in the same house with the Sun. And when it's ahead of the degree of the Sun, that means it's trying to get more light than darkness. And one of the easiest, simplest way to understand waning and waxing moon is that waning moon is more internal. Waning moon is more selfish. Waning moon is like to just be in a very secretive spot to do things. And a waxing moon wants to be out there. Waxing moon wants to be, heard and wants to hear other people. Waxing moon is much more optimistic about things in life. Waning moon as well, they're optimistic, but they're more selfish with their optimism. So one of the things that we see, and this is really depends upon the condition of Sun and Moon. Like you got to really see if Sun and Moon are in a friendly sign, an enemy sign, are one of them exalted, are one of them in their own sign, because those things will matter. And especially if Sun and Moon are not in a friendly sign, or let's say, they're in an enemy sign, this person will be extremely sneaky about their finances and money. They may even try to have a lot of unaccounted wealth, hidden wealth. Usually such people can get even involved in black money, black trading, like wanting to bring goods and take goods which are illegal. The other thing we also see is that a person may have trouble with government taxes. They would have a lot of hidden things, especially with Sun and Moon together, a lot of hidden assets. But on the other hand, the one thing that happens, especially if Moon is not doing well in this particular placement, especially when it's not in a friendly sign, when it's in an enemy sign, when it's in a very cruel sign, a person gets frustrated sexually. Because 8th house is a house of sex. And Sun and Moon here kind of it's not causing an eclipse, it's just causing like a no moon. So the mind is not able to find its relaxation through sexual activities. The other thing we also see is that this particular, especially if Sun is very strong and very fiery, it can create hemorrhoids in a person constantly, because 8th house is also anus. So a lot of pitta here with kapha can cause hemorrhoids. One of the other things that we see is this is a particular conjunction where a person will have some phobia related to either depth or water. Like these people will not like going into darker places in a basement. They have this phobia with basements. They will have phobia with water. Now, on the other hand, when it comes to dealing with joint assets, they can accumulate a lot of joint assets. They can accumulate a lot of royal favors from their spouse's family. Especially from spouse's family, this person can attain huge favors, especially if you have Sun in a good condition and especially in a good nakshatra. Now, most of the people might be thinking, well, I'm sure Sun exalted in the 8th house will be extremely good. Actually, no. Sun in the 8th house exalted can literally bring in a dictator who sexually feels like that they can get anything that they want. They feel like they have the ownership on someone else's sexuality. So this person can be extremely masculine. They're the ones who just want to, they'll go up to any girl in club and just like kiss them without their permission. So you want to be careful of this whole exalted and debilitated thing. Sure, debilitated planet can cause trouble, but you got to see it in Navamsha. How is the sun in Navamsha? Now, if sun is exalted in Navamsha, that's a powerful position. That's a position of exaltation. That's a position where a person like finds their true ego and finds their true self. But obviously, if let's say sun becomes debilitated with moon here, one will have a lot of self-esteem issue. One will have a lot of issue with displaying their ego and confidence in front of people. And this is why that sexual frustration can come in. So eighth house it's a very interesting position. Usually people who find great interest in like witchcraft, occult, tantric practices will have a sun and moon in the eighth house. Like these are the people who can really, they can go do some practices in cemetery. They don't have a problem with that. They'll do some practices out in wilderness. Because you have to see how powerful the sun is. Because when the sun is powerful, one always finds light even in the darkest places. They're like, why is everybody so afraid of, walking into a cemetery? There's nothing here. Why? Because they're seeing light instead of darkness. Now, if moon is weak with this conjunction, a person will have definite phobia of the darkness and definite phobia of like going into isolated places. They will always be afraid of it. Okay, so these are the things that you kind of want to understand with sun and moon in the 8th house. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your sun and moon are placed, what sign in there and what nakshatra they're in, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.